Why can I not sell more? If my product is so good, why can I not sell more? And I'm sure so many of us have asked themselves that question. How come we keep talking about these very good products and we are not selling them? We are not even using them in some instances. Now, that is actually a book. I borrowed that statement from a book that I came across in my earlier years of network marketing. Oh, sorry, I have shared the wrong screen. I came across, oh, sorry, I need to redo this. Give me a minute. I need to redo this. I came across a book known as or called "If my products if my products is so great, how can I not sell more, or how come I can't sell it?" And I'm sure you've asked yourself that question on countless occasions. You've asked yourself, why am I not able to sell a lot more of this good product or this so-called product? And sometimes, because of not being able to sell, you have lost the self-esteem, you have lost the, the mojo, you have lost the believability that you can actually do this business. This book, let me give credit where it is. This book was written by one professor, a lady who is now, I think, I want to believe she's in her 70s or early 80s. She wrote this book. She is a lawyer by profession. She was a professor at Harvard Law School, and someone approached about network marketing, I want to believe in the 80s, maybe early 90s. And she kept wondering, what is this business all about? I don't seem to be able to do it. And I am a lawyer, I'm a professor. What is this that is so more difficult than law? Until she learned a few tricks about how to go about it. And that is when she wrote this book that is called "If My Product's So Great, How Come I Can't Sell It?" Now, let me tell you, people, if you think your journey in network marketing is difficult, I have had a hard copy of this book. I gave it to some gentleman, and now he's saying he can't see it. But I've had a hard copy of this book. This book is not available in Kenya. So how did I get it? I shipped this book from the USA. It's not available on Kindle. It was not available on Amazon then. I had to ship it all the way from the USA around 2009. That is how committed I have been to this industry. I shipped a couple of other books that were not available and paid a good amount of money for them to get to Nairobi. Why am I saying this? I'm not trying to brag. I am just simply saying, when the dream is big enough, you're going to do whatever it takes to get to that dream. Now, as we think about why you're not able to sell, why I am not able to sell this very good product, we say Pure and Broken is a product that is able to keep away cancer cells. It is able to reverse or to downgrade cancer cells. It helps people that are ravaged by disease to recover faster. It gives us very good immunity. It balances our sugars. It is able to balance our sugars. It gives us a very good night's sleep. How can a product like that, that is able to help someone recover from a life-threatening disease like cancer, not be able to be sold? How can we be unable to sell such a product? Have you ever asked yourself that question? And as we go through this session, I hope that you can also just share with me your comments, your opinions about the discussion, so that it's not just me who is sharing. It's not me who is just talking. What do people tell you about these products? Some people say the products are expensive. Other people say that they do not use anything that they're going to swallow, or they do not take supplements. Others say they'll buy next time. What have you had? What have you had? You know, they tell you, I don't take anything that I'm going to swallow, yet they swallow their food. What have you heard from people that you've been trying to get to buy your products? Others will say those things don't work. They will say, nahi economy. That is a very common one. I have heard someone say, we unataka ninunue pure and broken nahi economy. What have you had? What have people told you when you have gone to sell or to share these products with your prospect? Kindly let us, oh, it's a capsule, not for me. Are they certified by FDA? I love that one. I love that comment. And before I even answer that question, I always ask them, when you walk into a chemist in Kenya, unapoingia pahala pa kununua dawa, because I know we have some Tanzanians, huwa unauliza huyo pharmacist, product yako imedhibitishwa, or you just buy. When you walk into the supermarket, many a times we have been told that we've seen on our news that some products that are in the supermarket have to be recalled because they're not fit for human consumption. We have seen drugs being recalled from chemists because they are not fit for human consumption, that they are, they're not up to standard. Do these people ask the same question of the products they buy in supermarkets? Why are they not on insurance? By the way, all supplements are not on insurance, because the truth of the matter is insurance wants to deal with chemical medicine. There is no good reason why they are not on insurance, but insurances want to deal with chemical medicine. Are they from China? You have the packets showing where the products are from, but people will still ask you, are they from China? I know where I can get the same product at a cheaper price. Do these products work? Abigail, thank you for that comment. There is no other pure and broken. Unless you do not know the composition of our pure and broken, unless somebody does not know the composition of our NMN, there is no other NMN. There is no other youth ever. But I know we get these sort of comments. They can't take organic products when taking other medications. Why not? Can they eat food when they are taking other medications? Do they eat food when they are taking medication? If this is a ganodama, it's a mushroom, do they take githeri when they are taking a mushroom? Do they take rice when they are taking a mushroom? Do they take their high blood pressure medication with githeri? If yes, why can they not take ganodama? It's too expensive. I think this medicine makes people become fat. Anyway, why I am asking this, I do not eat mushrooms. You don't have to eat mushrooms to take the capsule unless you're allergic. If it's just not a question of eating, you can't taste the mushroom. Anyway, I am asking for these comments because these are the comments that make us almost not want to do the business. These are the comments that slow down our business. These are the comments that keep us wondering what else should we be telling these people so that they can buy. And especially the one that says that I know where I can get these products for a cheaper price. Keep that at the back of your mind, because I'd like to come back to that. Cheaper products. I'm writing it down so that I don't forget it. So if this is what people are saying, Where must we start? Where must we start? A satisfied customer is the best business strategy. I need someone to write in the chat box if they have a satisfied customer anywhere. Others say, unless I consult my personal doctor. I always want to ask some people, is it possible that your personal doctor is struggling with the same condition that you're struggling with? If your personal doctor is struggling with weight, how then do you want to consult your doctor on weight? And they're struggling with the same thing. If your personal doctor, without with all due respect, is struggling with high blood pressure, why then do you have to consult the same person on the same disease that they don't have? I mean, that they haven't been able to manage. Paris says, yes, I do. Can you tell me, Paris, where is your satisfied customer? Dorothy, I want to know where your satisfied customer is. Where is your satisfied customer? Hizi ni kama zile za GNLD. Dorothy says Kitui, where else? Where is your past satisfied customer? Kisumu, does anyone else have a satisfied customer? Remember, Esther says Nairobi. Remember, the topic right there is where it must start. Ephraim says Nairobi. Dorothy says Nairobi. I am waiting for someone to tell me my satisfied customer is myself. Nobody is telling me that. Meaning, 99% of the time when we are in this opportunity, we are looking to find customers out there. I was waiting for somebody to say, I am the satisfied customer. Before you tell me about your customer in Kisumu, about your customer in Nairobi and Kitui, it must be yourself. If you're not a satisfied customer, then you cannot sell. Now is when you're saying myself. Yes, of course, me. Yes, but it wasn't of course. It should have been the first thing that you told me. Because if it is not working for you, it cannot work for somebody else. You will not think it will work for somebody else. You have used it and it works. That is where our business starts. You have bought the soap and you have experienced benefits from that soap. You have bought Pure and Broken and you can give us benefits of the Pure and Broken. You have bought Feminergy and you can give us benefits of Feminergy. You have bought Prostate Relax and you can tell us how Prostate Relax has worked for you, and so on and so forth. So it must start with you. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not using these products, forget ever doing a sizable business with the products. Yesterday, when I asked whether there are people that are interested in me helping them get to 300 ppv, the first question I was asking the people who are inboxing me is, what are you using right now? And several people were not using anything. How do I know that they're not using anything? They were at 0 ppv. They don't know. Before I speak to them, I go to their back office. They were at 0 ppv. And it was already 1st of September, meaning even if they had bought a product on 1st of August, it should be finished, because there's no product that takes 2 months. Meaning, if you're here and you're at 0 ppv, my friend, you're not a customer. You're not a satisfied customer of BF Suma products. And until you become a customer, those that attended my training yesterday, physically at best, I said that if you are not a buyer, you will never learn how to sell. Unless you become a buyer, you cannot sell. And that is where this business is hitting us so hard, that we know we do not consume. We have children that are having very heavy coughs, that are having running noses, and all we do is go to the chemist and buy paracetamol, buy cough syrup, buy whatever else that we buy, without ever thinking, I have vitamin C, I need to boost this child's immunity. Without ever thinking, I have Curol that can open up the airwaves of this child. Without ever thinking that I have Probio that can make absorption better for this child. Then somebody will tell me, but medicine is cheaper, but I have an insurance cover. Do you buy what is cheaper, or are you going to buy that which works? Where we must start is that we have a testimonial of someone who has used these products, whether it is a family member, whether it is yourself, whether it is your customer, and that testimonial is the basis of our conversation with the next person. Where we must start is at a place where we want to help someone, not where we want to make money from someone, not where we want to recruit someone, like many people say, not where we want to make profits from someone. It must start with you saying, I pray that I could be able to help this person. I hear that they've had this condition for so long. I wish that I could be able to take them through our products and they get better. How I pray that I can show this person how to make an extra income so that they can stop struggling with their bills, so that they can find a way to support their family members. Is this where your business starts? Personal consumption, helping someone close to you, someone in your family, helping somebody out there, desiring to help, not to make money. Now, why did I come up with a 300 ppv? I know our ultimate goal is 1000 ppv. But remember, let us honestly say that we only have a very small percentage of our team doing 1000 ppv. And that small team, we really appreciate you. We really salute you. And that is why we take you for breakfast every month. We pay for that breakfast ourselves as a summit team. But I want to say here and now that even these people that are doing 1000 ppv, unless we can find a way to duplicate that performance, we will get tired, tutachoka, tutahema. Na biashara yako haiwezi kuwa ina depend na wewe mwenyewe. Kwa hivyo lazima tutafute namna, mbinu ya kueneza biashara in a manner that is duplicatable. I don't know if that is a correct word. Actually, the word is duplicable, but I prefer to say duplicatable. It sounds better that way, even if it is not correct English. Ask yourself, what can you do that is duplicatable, that you can duplicate to team? Personally, over the 3 years, what I am sure is very, very duplicatable is 300 ppv. Why 300 ppv? Because in 300 ppv, you will have got products to sell, to use. If you're doing very good consumption, every month you should be able to consume between 50 and 100 ppv. And with those 50 to 100 ppv, you have a story. Better still, consume above 300 ppv and promise yourself that the lowest I'll ever sell is 300 ppv. And if I have to consume, it will be over and above my 300 points. That way, you develop a very, very good story about how these products work. And not just a story, the products begin to speak for you. People will begin to ask you, what are you using? What did you do on your weight? You now look way slimmer. The last time I met you, you're really struggling. What have you done? The last time I met your son, he was coughing left, right, and center. You told me he had asthma, but he doesn't seem to cough anymore. What did you do? Share that story with individuals. Share that story with individuals, and I am sure once you share that story, people will begin to pick out things that they can identify with from that story. Most of the people that I spoke to yesterday, I had to remind them that their story is part of the sales process. Their story is part of the selling process. And unless you can share that story, unless you can be able to give testimonials about people who have used these products in a manner that is creating a very real pathway for the person you're trying to sell to, then you may continuously struggle. Once you are able to share your story, it will get to a point where the person you're speaking to also wants to know a lot more about the other products, a lot more about the opportunity, and you will get a chance to present. And once you've presented, some people will opt to buy the products and others will opt to become a distributor, either to buy for themselves or to buy for themselves and do the business. And as much as you're doing these things yourself, the mark of leadership, the mark of growth is when you're able to duplicate. So for the 91 of us, and that's quite a good number, I hope 92 of us, I hope that we can fill out the room. I have 100 packs room. I'm hoping that we can fill it out so that you give me impetus to get a larger room. I really want to get a larger room, but I need to see that we are filling this room and that I'm not going to pay for a bigger room for no reason. Once you have been able, like for example, I'm sure many of us that are here can be able to use, number one, yes. Number two, yes, I have a story. Number three, share the story with individuals. Yes, I share with the people I sell to. Number four, yes, I sell, I present, I sponsor, but the crux of the matter is, are you duplicating? And duplicating is not sponsoring. Duplicating is getting somebody else being able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 without your help. Meaning you have mentored them, you have coached them until they are able to do all the 7 steps without your help. And on top of doing the 7 steps, they are able to do 300 personal points per month. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, this 300 PPV got me writing out this presentation at 2 a.m. in the night. It got me drawing the flyer at 2 a.m. in the night because I could not sleep. I could not sleep because I am seeing a new beginning for our team. I am seeing a new focus where if we do this thing right, we are going to see exponential growth like we have never seen. Before even I can explain this 300 PPV, just do a quick math. If you're a star 2 and you do a star 3 business, which is 300 PPV, of course, you immediately go to star 3 and you get paid at 9%. Star 3 business, 300 PPV is already a minimum of 12,000 going to, actually, let me put it, 13,000 profits. Now, it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a senior lecturer like Dr. Jane Rose, whether you're a professor like Professor Eukaria, whether you're a senior coach like Halima, whether you're a businessman like Mumo, whether you're a reverend like Joyce Mutuku, let me say this, whether you're an employee like Catherine, like so many other employees, there is nobody who 13,000 Kenya shillings will not make a difference for. If you want to know it will make a big difference, don't raise up your hand, but how many women in this sitting of 94 people, 95, are paying their house helps above 13,000? Don't raise up your hand. How many women are paying their house girls above 13,000 every month? If you want to know that it is a lot of money, how many families are using 13,000 for, let's say, for gas and electricity? How many families out of the 95 of us need at least 13,000 for their gas and electricity every single month? What if somebody took over that bill? Better still, how many people are able to save in a circle, in their savings account, 13,000 every month, if 13,000 is too little? Now, for us to be able to do 13,000 profits, we need to be doing a minimum of 300 points. And my very basic starter kit is 4 pure and broken 30 cups. Why pure and broken? Everybody knows how well pure and broken works. Feminergy for women and even men can use Feminergy, or prostate relax for men, veggie, or stroke Consti-Relax, Probio, and Zaminoca. Imagine those few products are already 300 points. We have not added the soaps that you need in your bathroom. We've not added Kuro that Reverend Mutuko sells in one sitting. We've not added the coffees that we can so sell in this weather and the ones that we consume in our houses. So pray help me understand. What sort of business is this that we are saying we are going to do, that we are going to earn cars, that we are going to go for international travel, that we're going to go for intercontinental travel, and we are not able to do 300 ppv? Somebody tell me where the shortcoming is. Where are we missing the point? Because honestly speaking, these are products. Imagine one Feminergy, one pure, one veggie, one probio, one Zaminoca, and 4 small pure and brokens. How is it that we are not able to do this sort of business? There is a problem somewhere. Somebody give me an answer, a comment. Let us, wacha tuchambue hii challenge together. Ndio iwe ni mwanzo na mwisho ya kuwa sisi wenye tuko hapa, the 95 of us are not doing a business worth 300 personal PV. 300 personal PV ultimately is a capital of 50,000. 50,000 is one of the smallest capital bases that you can have for any business in this country. For those that are already in business, you don't even have to have the 50,000 in one go. Tomorrow you can buy 3 pure and brokens, sell them, and on Thursday you get another one, get a Feminergy, return that money, and buy the balance of the products. But what I'm saying is, unless you tell me what the challenge is, I want to commit myself to working with people that are committed to doing 300 ppv. They don't even have to do more than that. If you can do 1,000, the better. If you can do 500, the better. But if you're struggling with 100 ppv, 50 ppv, get yourself to 300 ppv in this manner. If you commit, you will get there. I'm waiting for a few comments before we go on to the next part of it. I hope that you have taken note of these products, because these products give you slightly more than 300 ppv, and yet we have not put the soaps, we have not put the coral, we have not put the coffee. Ryle, tell me, are we able to do a business worth 300 ppv? Are we able to duplicate to new people how they can do 300 ppv? Why 300? If you're doing 300 ppv, you've come in, you've just become a foster, and then you bring 3 new people and you show them how to do 300 ppv. First of all, everybody is happy. Why? Because they make money. Everybody is making money, and so they are happy. 2, you yourself will not complain that watu wamekufikia star 4, kwa hivyo hauna pesa. Wale watu complain kwamba wamefikiwa katika step fulani, star 7, star 4, na hawana pesa, ni kwa sababu hawafanyi personal sales. Kama kila wakati unafanya personal sales star 300, by the time you get to star 7, you will have at least 20 people that are able to do 300 ppv if you're duplicating correctly. And if you have 20 people, or even 15 people that are able to do 300 ppv, it means when you go to star 7, you'll be a qualified leader. And if you're a qualified leader, hautakuwa kukosa pesa. I need us to speak to each other. Let us get a few comments. Where is the challenge? Somebody let me know where the challenge is. We are starting a new leaf tonight. Or what can you comment about this 300 ppv? Remember, these are the 7 pointers, the 7 steps to understanding whether you're learning, whether you're becoming a person who is able to do the 300 ppv and to duplicate the same to your team. Imagine if you have a team of 50, and by statistics known to network marketing, at least 30–40% are doing what you are doing. Do you know you will forever have money? Do you know your team will forever be happy? Hello, I am waiting. Halima, I'm waiting for a comment. Mumo, I'm waiting for you to say something. Dorothy, Albino, nangoja muniongeleshe tafadhali. Sydney says skepticism. Let me understand what you mean by skepticism. Where is the skepticism? If you're a distributor, are you a distributor, Sydney? And if you are, let me know what you mean by saying skepticism. Where is the skepticism? Are you using the products? If you're using, why not share the products that you have used, the products for which you have a story? Number 2, if you're skeptical about the products, how do you want us to help you? Because you can only kill skepticism by using. And that is why the key factor in this business is using the products. I'm waiting for comments from Halima. I'm waiting for comments from Mumo, from Esther. I'm waiting for comments from Lawrence. I'm waiting for comments from Gladys Wambua. Excellent. We have hit our maximum. So you will need to take notes for your team members that are not here. I am recording this, but if you never ever get this recording, kindly ask Mumo why we are not getting the recordings, because he is my ICT person and is rare. Nowadays, I don't see him. So that is why we've not been able to get the recording for last week. Mumo, I'm reporting you to the team. I'm waiting for comments. I'm waiting for comments so that we can understand what it is that we can do. But even as I wait for comments, why does anyone buy? Why would anyone want to buy from you? Let us remember that people buy because they are dissatisfied with a product they're using, they are unhappy about their health, they are dissatisfied with the service they got somewhere else, they are dissatisfied with how their body is feeling, they are dissatisfied with how they are looking. So they are hoping that in making that purchase, they are going to correct a dissatisfaction existing somewhere in their lives. Now, on that point of dissatisfaction, realize that before I can get to choose my hairdresser, I had asked tens of my friends who have short hair, where can I cut my hair? Before I get to buy a dress, I have walked into 5, 6, 10 boutiques, comparing the prices, comparing customer care, comparing the quality of the dresses. So don't you ever imagine that the person who comes to buy from you has not been seeking solutions elsewhere. And in that case, the only reason they will buy from you is if your solution stands out. The question you need to ask yourself, does your solution stand out? Is your solution standing out? How can you make your solution to stand out? Halima, why are you not speaking to me? Mumo, why are you not speaking to me? Dorothy, why are you not speaking to me? I cannot be speaking to myself. Dorothy says it can be done. The doctors do the job for us. We need to talk and introduce the wellness center and products to our warm market to sell more and duplicate. Yes, the doctor's wellness center is a very easy process of introducing our products. But what if you do not have a doctor's wellness center where you are? What do you want these people to do? How do these people duplicate? Let us talk about the things that everybody can duplicate. Remember, we are talking about duplication. We may not get some people able to bring their patients to the doctor. They may say it is far, as much as they're trying to encourage them to come. So how can we duplicate across board? The question I would want to ask you is, what do you help with? What specific problem are you solving? Have you ever tried to package your solution so that if I ask you, how can you help me? I expect that you immediately are able to come up with an answer without taking time to think. Unless you have not asked yourself, what exactly do I do? Who do I help? What sort of change are you looking to offer the people that you are talking to? Michael is saying it can be done by one showcasing his or her very best product that goes to the market more than the other. That goes to the market more than the other. I am not sure what you're saying, Michael. Showcasing the product that goes to the market more than the other. Do you mean showcasing the product that is selling a lot more? My testimony and pictures of before and after. Yes, Dorothy, what if somebody has I know that your before and after pictures are a weight testimonial. How do you duplicate that to somebody who has never had weight? How do you duplicate that to Florence? Florence, you know Florence in your team, in the larger team you are in. My son has done very well with Sharp Minds, Aminocal, and Pure Unbroken. He's getting stable and is able to use his phone. Excellent. That's, I guess that's Irene. I want to believe that's Irene. Yes, that's Irene Jeroge. And not finished that. He's getting stable and is able to use his phone. He had severe brain injury 13 years ago. BF Suma products work. That is a very, very powerful testimony. And no wonder Irene is always able to do 1,000 points every month. First of all, let us agree that for Irene to have accepted to give these products to the son is 101 believability in the products. My question to all of us is, do we have 101 believability in our products? Let me say this openly in this training. If you're only using coffee, Curol, soap, toothpaste, you don't believe in supplementation. You don't. The reason you're only using those because you're skeptical about the supplements. And therefore, you are most unlikely to sell the supplements to anybody else. So hear me out. If you want to do 300 points and you do not have a supplement that you're using, find a way to buy a Pure Unbroken for yourself. The small one, even if it's a 30 cups that you're going to use for 2 weeks, believe you me, the minute you use Pure Unbroken for yourself, you will have activated the art of buying. Once you activate the art of buying, you will also have activated the art of selling at the same time. Esther Kimani says that I have as much information about the product to avoid fumbling when selling the product. Nothing sells faster than the confidence in the product. Yes, that is so. However, I am hoping that you're not talking about science. Rarely do people buy from the science of a product. They buy from the benefits that product is going to give them. It can be done as long as you understand the products and what they can change and how they can change our lives. Lawrence, that is what I want you to tell me. Which product have you used? How has it changed your life? Let us not respond in very academic ways. I want to hear someone saying what Irina said. I gave my son this, this, and this, and he's able to use his phone. He had severe brain damage, and now he's able to use his phone. That is a real testimony. But when you write in third person, it can be done. If you know the product knowledge. No, I want to hear you telling me, Esther, I want to hear you saying, I sell Feminergy, and this is what I tell my people. I sell coffee, this is what I tell my customers. The other experience is a soap, which I have been selling to my saloonists. He used, whatever the word is, use it for full body wash and no longer buy shampoo for the hair. I can write a book about all the products. Excellent. Can you write a book about the products like Irene? Who do you help? I want you to come up with a very, very specific solution that you offer people, whether it is with a line of products, whether it is with a category of products, whether it is with the general products. Come up with a line, come up with 2 lines. I help, like, for example, you can be talking about the bone and joint, and you say, I help people who have had knee injuries, or people who work out a lot and struggle with joint pains. I help people who are aged, or I help my age mates to help their parents who are aged and are beginning to have arthritic pain or beginning to have joint pain and backache. So I help them to relieve that pain and actually continue be able to walk very well without support, and also be able to go to the gym without struggling with their knee and joint ache. I help people be able to use to regain their mobility so that they are able to climb stairs without feeling any joint pain. Who do you help? Can you put it in a statement so that when I sit down with you, you are clear about what you like to sell and how you help people? Why am I saying that when we talk about products, let us avoid talking about generally what the product does or the scientific attributes of a product. Like I said, and you know the same too, before you can even choose the salon that you'll be making your hair, you will have looked around or you'll have sampled 3, 4, 5 salons. And the reason you're still looking is because you're dissatisfied about something. If you're dissatisfied, you want somebody to come and explain how the process in this new salon is better than the process in salon A. Not to tell you that they use products from UK or they use products from I don't know where. So what? They could be using products from UK, from America, and they give pathetic customer service. So what this person is looking for is the pathway to the results that they will get. So if you come and tell me, by the way, you need to try my salonist, the salon is very clean, they massage your hair very well, and he uses his hands to be able to come up with a very, very nice haircut without without making your hair look uneven in some parts and the others. That will make more sense to me than you telling me that he's using products from UK or is using products from China or is using products from wherever else. Reason being, the person who is buying Zaminoca from you can easily go to the health stores and buy calcium. So why should they buy your Zaminoca? Why should they buy your Femicare? Why should they buy your Feminagy? What is the pathway? Immediately you start using this soap, you will begin to feel a softness on your skin and on your hair. Even your hair will feel very soft, and you will begin to notice that your hair does not break as it used to break. And you will also notice that your skin will begin to glow and it doesn't have dead skin. That is the pathway of the product. Because this person is already using another soap. You cannot just tell me the soap is nice. I have been using a soap since I was born. The reason I was using it is most probably because it is nice. But if you give me a very specific pathway, I'll begin to feel softness, smoothness on my skin. That is a pathway that I am beginning to visualize in my head. Sell using the pathway. Immediately you begin to use this weight loss program, you will notice that you lose a few inches on your stomach because the detox program really, really drops the toxicity, accumulated waste in your system. So they will buy the pathway. They will buy the benefits that they're going to get with an illustrated pathway. I hope that is making sense. So do not just say, I have a very good product that you should try. Nobody cares about your good product that you want them to try. They want to hear what it is that they're going to benefit from that product. I hope we are getting somewhere. We are coming towards the end. Please don't drop out because the last slide that I have is very, very important for this conversation. The other clients do weight loss and give me referrals. I tell them it is guaranteed. Paris, even as you're getting referrals, you need to figure out what is this guarantee that you're giving. You will not constantly sell with a guarantee. You need to sell with an explained outcome, a pathway. You as Paris will sell because you already have clients. What about your new person that I want you to be able to duplicate to? They cannot sell using your referrals. So you must be able to teach them how to express a pathway that when you start using this weight loss program, you will begin to feel lighter. You will begin to sleep better. You will begin to get a smoother skin because of the elimination of toxicity. That is a pathway that you can duplicate to your new star too. But your referrals, you cannot duplicate. I want us to begin to ask ourselves, what can we duplicate? Because one of the biggest challenges that I believe we are having in growing our business is duplication. And if that not be the case, let me know how many people are doing exactly what you're doing in your team. That means there is a challenge with duplication. So what must we have to be able to do that? One, a mindset that says it is doable and I am going to do it. That I have a dream, I have a goal that is not negotiable. And once you do that, guard your mind. Begin to listen to Eric Worre. Begin to listen to people that have mindset, mindset information, or that are very big on mindset. One of the people that I love to listen to is a man known as Asaraf, John Asaraf. Is the father of mindset training. Actually, he's one of the fathers of mindset training. John Asaraf has a lot to say about mindset. You can check him out on YouTube. He has a lot of information. Number two, you must have a skill set. If you can take a screenshot of this, the better, because these are the things that you need to duplicate to your new person, that they need to begin to gather a story. They need to begin to draw a name list. Show them practically how to do the name list. Show them practically how to contact. Every time I sit with a person that is asking my help, I refuse to release them without contacting some people, without sending messages to some people there and then. I make them do it because that is a skill set that they need to have. Unless I show them, they may never do it. They tell me I'll go and do at home. I tell them, no, we are contacting here and now. Show them how to invite. Kindly share with us the pathway for Pure and Broken. Hannah Gillo, what does Pure and Broken do for you? Find out. Tell me what Pure and Broken does for you so that you can tell me what the pathway is. Because the pathway is the benefits that you get from it that now you tell to the next person. Immediately you start using this product, you will realize that you will sleep better. Isn't that one of the benefits of Pure and Broken? When you're using this product, the other thing that you will notice is that you don't have very high cravings. By the way, do you know why you don't get high cravings when you're using Pure and Broken? Because it balances your sugars. And as you continue using this product, you will notice that you don't get flus and colds as you used to because it begins to raise your immunity. This product ensures that you have continued energy. You will begin to feel energetic. You will begin to have enough energy to run your day. And when you sleep dead. That means if you're sleeping very well, your levels of immunity are going up. That is a pathway for Pure and Broken. Guys, stop selling products without Pure and Broken. Afadhali hata uzie mtu kale kadogo kamoja, lakini ni lazima muuze Pure and Broken. It is a flagship product for BF Suma. Every company has a flagship product, and when you're not selling the flagship product, you're missing out because it is a product that has the highest benefit in that particular company. In all the companies that I had been, every one of those has a flagship product. The flagship product is the one that gives the highest number of results. Pure and Broken is our flagship product. Teach your team, learn how to invite to an event, how to invite to a presentation like tomorrow's presentation, how to do a presentation within 15 minutes with a yellow book, how to follow up, how to ask for a sale. Some people do the presentation but don't ask for a sale. They leave that person hanging to make up their mind on their own. You must learn how to ask for the sale. And that is something we'll be talking about in the coming weeks. But for now, you must find that skill set. All these skill sets, by the way, the 7 of them are available in Eric Warren's book, Go Pro. If you want the total 7 skill sets, go to YouTube and download a book known as Go Pro by Eric Warren, or you can buy a hard copy from the bookstores. I find it easier to just download a soft copy, an audio book, and listen to each one of those topics. Teach your teams how to download that copy so that they can learn the skill set for network marketing. They can learn the skill set that will make them the 300 PPV. Last but not least, you need 2 sets. What is your 2 set? You need the yellow book, you need the health guide, you need your price list, you need audios, you need videos. Again, you can get the videos from YouTube by Eric Warren that teach you how to write a name list, that teach you how to contact, that teach you how to invite, that teach you how to present, that teach you how to follow up. We are not doing the business because we are lazy. We are lazy to do these things. We are lazy to duplicate them to our teams. We are lazy to spend the time showing the next person what to do. As usual, my time is always so way less than I would want it to be, but that brings us to the end of our presentation, where we are talking about the model that we are going to use. Between now and Sunday, if you are in this training and you believe that what I've shared is doable, 1, do it for yourself. I know some people are already way above 300 PPV, and congratulations to the likes of Giles, to the likes of Francisca, to the likes of Irene, Halima, Catherine, so many people, Mary, Musanga, so many people that are above 300 PPV. I can't remember all of them right up now, but I know there are so many. But there are also so many others that are not. This system is simple. It is achievable. It is duplicatable. It is make sure that everybody makes money and everyone grows. I want us to continue this conversation on our group, on our teams, because we are reviving the Mastermind Club. The Mastermind Club was a club that a few people have told me helped them see this business for what it is and help them to begin to do even 1,000 PPV. A big shout out to Dr. Catherine Tarata for reminding me that is where she saw the business, and from there on, she started doing 1,000 points. But this time, I promise you, it is going to be bigger. It is going to be better, because I will pay for branch for everybody who makes 300 points, personal points. I will incentivize those that are the highest duplicators of the 300 PPV. How many people can you get in your team to do 300 PPV? People that are not necessarily your family members, because I know family members will keep buying for them. I want to see independent individuals that you're duplicating, that you're showing how to do 300 PPV, and they are selling and making their own money. And we will go to a destination that is not the place we did it last time, I will look for a nice place where we will sit and learn on wellness and wealth creation. And I want to assure you that it will be different. I want to assure you that it will be nothing that we've had. I want to assure you that it will be nothing that we experienced in previous the mastermind classes that we had. I want to assure you that it will be new.